Hello, Dust Mites. Welcome back to another stream. We are once again playing Mario game to celebrate. If I could speak. We are once again playing a Mario title to celebrate 40 years of Mario this year. And today we're going to be playing Super Mario World. Oops. This game came out in 1991. It's a couple of years older than me by 2 years. I play it every so many years. Oh, you love this game. And hello, Katie Dids. How are you doing tonight? Happy to see you here, to see people stop by and say hello. I'm good. I got off of work a couple of hours ago. I've just been trying to set this up. My computer. Yeah, you're a friend of Chickids. I figured. Chickids been sending. She's been funneling a lot of folks my way, and I really appreciate that. But yeah, I just got off work a couple hours ago. I was trying to set this stream up, prepare for it, and my computer crashed like 15 minutes ago, and I was freaking the hell out trying to set everything back up in time, but here we are. I managed to at the last second. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty frustrating. But here we go. Let's play. Super Mario World came out in 1990, I think, in Japan, and then 91, maybe around September as well, in North America. And I'll start a new save file for this one, just for y'all. This one is a favorite of mine. Oh wow, you're just thrown right in just like that. This is, You played it so much. This music is so nostalgic. It really is. This is one of my favorites of all time. Definitely my favorite 2D Mario game. And I play it every couple of years. The Marvelous Chicken is here on our YouTube chat. Hello, Chicken. So this is Yoshi's place. He's not home right now. We'll go say hi to Yoshi in a bit. Man, this game graphically, visually is held up so well. And I'm not great. I'm not great at this game, despite my love for it, so just be patient, anyone who's watching. This is going to be a pretty relaxed stream. I'm not I'm not speedrunning here or anything. I'm just casually playing for an hour or so. You can't comment on my Twitch stream. You can just see the comments. Oh, that's strange. I wonder why that is. Maybe it's just your phone. I believe this was maybe the first appearance of Yoshi. I could be wrong. Definitely the first time you can ride him, though. How do I get off of him? Uh-oh. Oh, gosh. There we go. What button is that? Okay. Oh, no. Do I want to stay with Yoshi? Do I want to go up here? Mario chill run any percent. Yeah. Oh my god, that's what I get for looking at the chat. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Chicken Butt says hello, Katie. Or she specifically says hello. Reminds me of Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh my god. Okay. We're off to a horrible start. Alright. Let me try and get that Yoshi coin. Sweet. Nailed it. Good thing I got that checkpoint. And we got Yoshi again. Oh my god. I keep just getting distracted by the chat. Okay. I'm gonna fully focus this time and not look at the chat until the level's done. This is a short level anyway. I'm usually not distracted so easily. But it's been a long day. Especially with that computer freak out. Just gonna go and get... I don't know if I've collected... Nope, I've only collected one. Okay. I also am not 100% sure of where like the secret areas are, so sorry if anybody was hoping to see that. Oh wow, okay. Cannot eat him. There we go. I made it. Super easy. It's not like I died or anything. Alright, now do we want to go this way, Yoshi's Island level 3, or do we want to head this way? I believe if I follow this side of the map, there's like a button you could press and it enables platforms. Maybe I'll go this way. It'll help me out in the long run, I think. Oh, that is a giant bullet bill. Gotcha. Alright. Okay, yeah, you got the chat working, Chicken Butt. I see your comment. Sweet. Got an extra mushroom. Okay, how do I... Never mind. Alright. Three out of, I think, 5? I think there's like 5 Yoshi coins in every level. Could be wrong. Yeah, see, I think if I continue down this path, I think these transparent blocks are the ones that I'm able to unlock if I go far enough. Pretty sure. Alright. Looks like I'm doing well on the Yoshi coins so far. I feel like I haven't seen those dragons. I don't know what they're called. I feel like I haven't seen those guys. Oh, that did not work. I haven't seen those guys in a modern game. Or maybe they do appear, but they just have an updated design that I'm not familiar with. I think that's all. Yep, there we go. So that's what you get when you get all of the Yoshi coins. You get a 1-up. Alright, moving on. I think I used to have a poster of this world map when I was younger. It's one of the best world maps in a game, I think. I also really like the Scott Pilgrim video game world map. I think that one looks really cool too. And I bought like the special edition version from Limited Run. Took like 2 years to get here, maybe longer. But it came with a poster of the world map. I thought that was pretty cool. I have a lot of posters I haven't hung up. They're just sitting in a box. I fully intend to, I don't know. It's a pain sometimes. Alright, there we go. Yeah, all those yellow transparent squares are now activated. So far, so good. Is the stream going okay? Is there any like hiccups, any lagging or anything? Somebody let me know if that's the case. Hopefully not. I'm no probs. Okay, cool. I'm streaming to YouTube as well, so that's always a concern. And I can't tell from my end. So that's good. Everything's going well. Alright, I think now we're starting to... the difficulty is getting ramped up right away. I grew up with Sonic, so I'm pretty used to platformers. I just have to warm up here. But I think I'm pretty good about precision stuff. Actually, I'm gonna say I'm okay, just to temper people's expectations. I'm okay at this stuff. But I always thought Mario was harder than Sonic. Even though Sonic goes faster, I think a lot of it is kind of automated. At least, definitely in the earlier levels. Oh god, it is getting tight. Okay, you agree Mario is harder than Sonic? Yeah, it is. At least these earlier Marios. The new ones, not so much. I don't think. I feel like I blasted through Mario Wonder, I think is what the last side-scrolling one was called. Me and my partner, we pretty much blasted through that one pretty quickly. It's a really great game, and there's a lot of cool stuff, but I don't remember it being particularly challenging. That game did feel like the only true successor, really, in my head to this game. I'm not a big fan of the new Super Mario Bros. Games. They don't really have much charm to me. I mean, they worked for the DS at the time, and then they were ported to Wii, and then they were ported to Wii U, and then they were ported to Switch. Maybe I'm just sick of those games. But Mario Wonder felt like a breath of fresh air. Like with that refreshed art style. Really nice animation. I just wish the online co-op mode was a little bit better. Like instead of like truly being a co-op experience, you're more so like if you play with a friend online in that game, you more so have like, you see their ghost. And if they want to go ahead and beat it without you, they can just go do that. And I don't know, it's weird. That's like calling up a friend and like syncing up a level and then playing over the phone. Like you're technically playing together, but not really, if that makes any sense. Anyhow, here we go, our first castle. Oh gosh, okay. I love the music in this game. Every track is just gold. I don't know what that did, but I'm gonna go fast to see what it did. Or maybe I was supposed to get those coins back there. the faux 3D is a nice touch. Oh boy. Yeah, I'd mentioned this on my last stream. I was, oh shit. Oh no. I completely forgot about this part. I was a Sega Genesis kid growing up. I loved Mario. I just never owned a Nintendo growing up. Not until a little later. I think my first Nintendo console was a Nintendo 64. But before that, oh my gosh, I barely avoided that. And the first boss fight. But before that, I had a Genesis. That was my first ever console. And so by default, I was a Sonic kid over a Mario kid. And the Genesis had some great games. Although Nintendo's are more iconic. But man, I really got into Nintendo during the N64, and then especially during the GameCube. That might be my favorite video game console of all time. I'm so nostalgic for it. It's like, it's so tiny, it's cute, there's a lot of solid games. So good. Alright, we defeated our first boss. That was pretty quick. We're only like 15, 16 minutes into this stream. Alright. You love Genesis. Can't decide if SNES or PS1 would be my favorite console. Oh man, yeah. PS1 I think was my second console. I was still very young when my parents got it for me. I was a big Crash Bandicoot kid. I just always loved platformers, but Crash was my jam. This music will be stuck in your head till Monday, yeah. I think we sort of casually sing music from this game anyhow. So now it's really gonna be stuck. I don't want to lose Yoshi. No, get back here. Aw, man. Sorry, Yoshi. Oh, Spyro. Yes, Spyro was another one. I only had the first one, but I really loved that one too. Have you played the remastered one? I think it came out on the PS4 and Xbox One. They like kept the game in pretty much entirely intact, level design wise, but updated the visuals as well as the voice acting, I believe. I think they re-recorded stuff just like they did with Crash. And those were really fun to play. Oh man. Yoshi keeps getting brutalized here. Alright, here we go. You haven't? We have it for our old PS2, but I might have to check that out. Yeah, it's really good. Spyro is classic, and I hope that they make more. Chicken Butt says, I love how derpy this Yoshi is. What's so... What do you mean, derpy? How is he derpy? Is it his eyes? Because they're slightly closed? Like he's high? The artwork during this era for Yoshi made him, I think, even more derpy looking than his sprite here. I really like these underground levels. Oh boy. Yoshi is such a popular character, and I've never known why. Why do you guys think he's so popular? Like whenever somebody's playing Mario Kart or something, everybody, oh crap, I just died. During Mario Kart, everybody wants to pick Yoshi, at least in my friend group, because he's awesome. Yeah, but why? What makes him awesome? Is it because he's a dinosaur? Is it because he's cute? Or combination? People love dinosaurs. I was a dinosaur kid growing up. I think that's why I like Yoshi. Both, yeah. I have fond memories of playing Yoshi's Story. That was fun. My partner's handle is Yoshi's Shoes? Really? It's so specific. I like that. I like Yoshi's little boots. Alright. So far, so good. I never know when to jump, the timing. Oh my gosh. What's your guys' favorite Mario game in general? Oh, I think, Katie, actually, I think you said... Did you say this one? Sorry. This one. Okay, yeah. This is a really good one. I was playing Super Mario 64 on my last stream, and that's a really good one. That one holds up really well. Oh, your partner's is Sunshine. That, man, I was saying this in my last stream, but Mario Sunshine was my favorite 3D Mario game until I replayed Odyssey. And I think Odyssey just is, I don't know, the tighter controls went out, and I think I replayed Sunshine a couple of years ago, maybe a year or two ago, and there's some things I found a little frustrating about it. Like, he's really slippery in that game, and some of the level design feels like downright unfair, but it was still really fun, and it's so nostalgic for me. That was, before Odyssey, that was definitely my favorite 3D Mario game. Maybe favorite Mario game in general. I love the tropical vibe to it. I wish they would make a sequel. Partners nodding in agreement, liking Odyssey. Yeah, it's really good. It's like almost everything you can ask for, or maybe everything you could ask for in a Mario game. I'm excited to see what they do next. I believe the team who made Mario Odyssey also made that new Donkey Kong game that just came out, Donkey Kong Bonanza. That one was really fun. Felt that that Nintendo magic. They just make games like no one else. I always feel like a little kid playing Nintendo's first-party games. Although I did not like Bonanza as much as something like Mario Odyssey. Alright, I'm already lost. Okay, I'm supposed to be going this way. Went through there. I already did this. Oh, these boos are just dicking me around. God damn it. What do I do? Oh, Sienna's son. I don't. Bellamy? How do you pronounce that? It says hi. He's watching you too. Hello, Sienna's son. He's probably watching me in frustration because I'm not good at this game. Bellamy, is that how you pronounce it? Okay, I said it right. I am going in circles. What am I doing wrong? Oh, there we go. Yeah, what was I saying? Donkey Kong Bonanza. Really solid game. Really solid game. I guess I just kind of got sick of punching things nonstop. It's really fun. It's really fun, and it is the destruction is satisfying, but after like 25, 30 hours of that, you kind of get over it. I think the Mario games like Odyssey have a little more variety to them. But I'm excited to see what that team does next. But the next main Nintendo game I'm looking forward to is Kirby Air Riders. I don't know if any of you have played that one before. The old one, that was one on the GameCube called Kirby Air Rider, and it's a really fun game. It's a Kirby racing game. You ride on these little stars and you race around, and there was this really popular mode called, I think it's called City Run, if I'm not mistaken. And you ride around a city on your vehicle, and you get little power-ups. Oh, I messed that up big time. And you get little power-ups, like speed and power, and then you have a certain amount of time to get these power-ups, and then when the time's up, you race or do battle with the stats you got from picking up power-ups. Anyway, it's a lot of fun. It's really chaotic. And there's a new one coming out for the Switch. And my partner and I were at PAX West recently, and we got to play the new one, and it was super, super chaotic. More chaotic than the original. And I'm really, really excited. And we got these little patches after we finished the demo. It was really nice. Those massive lines for that game, though. We had these little passes that we got in advance to bypass the lines, but they're still pretty long. I guess all the lines at PAX are really long. Like, we were trying to play the latest Resident Evil demo, and we just couldn't. There was way too many people in line. They kept capping off the line. And that was a big bummer. Both of us, especially my partner, really wanted to play that one. But I'm sure it's really fun as well. Oh, there we go. Now, how do I use this? I think I need... I could glide. I could lightly fall. They should have kept the turtles purple. They look so cool. Okay, so this one I just have to pick in the correct order, and it's random. Oh man, or maybe it's not random. I haven't gotten a single one. Oh, crap. I'm also looking forward to Metroid Prime 4. That looks really fun. They keep releasing images and trailers, but there's no release date as of yet. But I hear that there's supposed to be a Nintendo Direct before the end of this month. Hopefully we'll get a release date. So far, the Switch 2 sounds like it's going to have a fairly solid first year, or first half of the year. Oh gosh, what do I do with this guy? Can I go down here? Nope. I don't know if there's a visual cue to let you know which pipes you can go down and which ones you can't. I just test it on every one I'm on. Oh, there's the hammer, bro. If I got enough speed, I'd just be able to glide over this level since I have the cape. Oh man, I thought I could... Oh, can you not damage him? Oh, duh. Sweet, got the checkpoint. And we got Yoshi. I know there's different colored Yoshi you could get in this game, but I have no idea how to do it, or I don't remember. I think there's... I don't know if you just get them playing the story, or if there's like secret entrances or exits to levels that allow you to get them. I really don't remember. But in Yoshi's story, you can play all sorts of colored Yoshis. It's a really fun, cute game. If it's on Nintendo Switch Online, I feel like I should play it, replay it. Oh man, there he goes. Lost him again. I know a lot of people like to sacrifice Yoshi if they're gonna fall into a pit and they just hop off of him and then he falls to his doom. R.I.P. Pour one out for Yoshi. Okay, I see like a door with a key. Maybe Oh, duh. I have to beat this level to go in there. Never mind. Little baby thwomps. Petition to turn the turtles back purple. Never sacrifice Yoshi. I don't intentionally. Oh god, why can't I get that? There we go. Oh man. Oh, that looked like dry bones? I don't know if that's the dry bones. A dry bone species. Okay. Sweet. I hate being little Mario. It makes me really nervous. I'm trying to think of what game I should play next to celebrate Mario's 40th for my next stream. What are you doing the teabag? Why are you doing the teabag movement? Why not? Sunshine. I should play Sunshine. Maybe, yeah. Partner wants to know if you played Mario Galaxy. Yes. I don't think I've played it since it came out. I think that was like 2007 or 8, something like that. Very easy game in my memory. Fun, but I remember thinking it was a little too easy. I was able to collect every star pretty easily. But that's a good game. I have the Mario 3D All-Stars on Switch, so it comes with that along with Sunshine, so I could play either or both. For some reason, they refuse to release... Oh, dang it. They refuse to release Mario Sunshine 2 on, like, modern consoles. Because it's not part of that collection. Very strange. That is the only 3D... Oh my gosh. That is the only 3D Mario game, to my memory, that I haven't beat. That one was really tough. It's like they took the complaints, or my complaint specifically, about Mario Galaxy and really upped the difficulty on that one. So I'd like to go and play it and finish it one day if Nintendo wants to be nice and re-release it. There we go. And that one also had Yoshi in it. I was bummed that the first one did not. So that was cool. In Sunshine, you could also play as Yoshi, which I love. You just can't touch water with him, or else he'll disintegrate for some reason. I need a mushroom. I don't want to be little. There we go. Oh man. Mario is definitely harder than Sonic. However, going back to our conversation earlier, this level made me think of some of the early Sonic levels in the first game. That first game is really hard. There's like I think by level 2 in the first Sonic game, the difficulty gets ramped up like crazy. And this little like dungeon theme reminded me of that, because that's level 2 in Sonic. Oh, barely made it. Okay. Almost out of here. Where did I die last time? Did I die at the boss? But I would be happy to play Sunshine again. Bods? I died at the bods. Alright, here we go. Got him. I wish they would make a sequel to Sunshine. Or at least have, like, a Sunshine-themed area or level in the next game. Oh, shit. I don't know if I'm gonna... Ah! Damn it. I shouldn't have quartered myself like that. Is it really gonna send me back to the beginning? Oh my gosh. These games are brutal. Killer bod. Mario has a killer bod. Who doesn't want to have the body shape of a Italian plumber with a pot belly? Now Waluigi has a killer bod. Have you guys ever seen those cursed images of Mario without a mustache? Original Game Boy Mario had no save. That was the worst. Oh man. Those days without saves were rough. No, you haven't seen the images of Mario without a mustache. They're horrifying. It reminds me of my dad when he would shave. My dad had a pretty thick mustache, and he did not look right without one. There's a lot of those videos of children screaming when their dad shaves their beard or mustache. I never did that. I was not that dramatic, but I can kind of get it. Oh, dang it. You were horrified when your dad shaved. Yeah, they say facial hair for men is like makeup sometimes, and I agree. Pedro Pascal without his mustache looks like a very different person. Oh, dang it. My bro and I mocked him mercilessly. He never did it again. That's so sad. Was there a reason why he shaved it? He just wanted to try something different. Sometimes I get the urge to shave just I don't know why, like, because it's satisfying to just shave. And I don't really have, I have a hard time growing facial hair, but the little facial hair I have, I think can make a difference. Do you think he was in a play? Your dad was in a play? That's why he shaved? Alright, I'm not gonna corner myself this time. Oh no! God damn it. There we go. I just have to get the timing right. After he does his stomp, I'm always thrown off. 3 and done. Perfect. Your dad went through a very brief musical theater phase. That's cool. Why was it brief? Oh, nice. Did I just unlock Yellow Yoshi? It looks like it. Right before his jousting phase. What? That's a thing? That's a thing men go through in their life? The jousting phase. It was your dad a Game of Thrones character? Like, what? That's crazy. That's really cool. Okay. Oh, I hate these little bastards with the spike on their head. Oh, dang, I missed that. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't even see him. He kind of blended into the background there. One of the hidden post-30s man hobbies besides grill, golf, or bourbon. Well, I'm 31. I just started getting into grilling. I bought a grill recently and have used it quite a bit already. I'm really enjoying that. I don't think I'll have a golfing phase though. I don't really enjoy it. Bourbon can be good though. Alright, how do I safely get through this? Ooh, slick. Oh, I forgot you could just do that. Never mind. Okay, that's a lot easier than I thought. Oh god, everything's moving so quickly. We made it. What are these little guys called? These aren't Koopas. They don't even look like turtles. They look like, I don't know, something else. I don't know if we've seen those since this game. No, Goombas are the little brown dudes. These are, I don't know what these fellas are called. Sweet. Okay, good. Got a checkpoint. Maybe these are turtles too. I don't know. They look like something else though. They're definitely not Koopas. And I don't know the name of these dudes either. There we go. Oh man. Can't believe Mario's turning 40 this month and Nintendo has been completely quiet about it. Alright, on to Vanilla Dome 2. I think there are 7 Koopalings in total. I won't get to them all this stream, but maybe in the future. I don't know how often I'm gonna play the same game twice. I did play Spider-Man for 2 streams though. I managed to beat that one in like 4 hours. And that was fun. Once Mario month is over, I wanna play some Rayman. I was thinking. I don't know if any of y'all have played Rayman before. That was one of my other go-to platformer games when I was younger. First one is really hard, 2D side-scroller. It's a throwback, yeah. The second one was what made me really like Rayman. It was a full-on 3D adventure in this like dark fantasy themed world. And then there was Rayman 3 on, I think, the original Xbox and PS2. That one was good. Not as good as 2 from what I remember, but still really good. John Leguizamo voices a character in that game, I'm pretty sure. think he voices Glowbox, actually. Rayman's friend. He's like a... Oh, what is Glowbox? He's like a frog. And they really haven't done much. Ubisoft owns that franchise. They really haven't done much with them, unfortunately. There was some games in like the 2010s. They did Rayman Origins and a follow-up to that. I think it's called Rayman Legends. And those were really good. I think people really liked them, and I thought they sold really well. But that was it. They have ceased to make more Rayman. Instead, his franchise got taken over by those Rabbids, and I really, really hate them. They were like Minions, I think before Minions, and I cannot stand Minions. But they're basically the same. Ooh, bonus game. Okay, here we go. Do I just have to get a bunch of mushrooms? I messed one up. 2 of them. Make that 3, okay. Oh, not too bad, not too bad. I'm doing well on lives, actually. You remember the Rabbids? Yeah, they sucked. They're so annoying. They just, I don't know, I feel like they just scream all the time. There's like no substance to them. But they were really popular. Little kids really like characters like that. And there was multiple Rabid spin-off games. They, like I said, they like completely took over. They hijacked Rayman's own franchise and became more popular than him, which is really sad. They even had their own TV show at one point. Play Earthworm Jim. Oh man, I've actually never played that one. Was that a Sega Genesis game? Or maybe it was on the SNES as well. Really great animation, those games. I've seen some gameplay. It's hard. Yeah, I've heard it's hard. I think I've seen, who was it? Maybe the Angry Video Game Nerd. I think I've seen him play some Earthworm. I think he had a video on Earthworm Jim. You think it was Genesis? Yeah, I think that sounds right. Yeah, maybe I will play those. I don't know if I'll play it on stream, though, if it's really hard. I'm gonna get my ass kicked. It'll be really embarrassing. But maybe that'll make for a more interesting stream. So far, I've been playing games that I've already played before, so that would be good to mix it up, I suppose. Something I've never played. Aw, darn. Earthworm Jim. I think there were 2 of those. That's another one that was like a really... That was like cult classic, and they, to my knowledge, never made more. But they look fun. It looks fun. Looks like it has a good sense of humor, those games. On the Genesis, I had growing up, like every Sonic game known to man. I had all that. I had this really hard Lion King game that was purposely made hard because that was something I guess some developers did because video game rentals were a thing and they didn't want people beating it as they rented it. They wanted people buying it. Yeah, that game was literally like made impossible on purpose. Is really frustrating. I remember playing it a lot and never getting very far. I think the 2nd or 3rd level, there's like these monkeys that toss you around on these trees, and it's like really frustrating because they just throw you around in like every direction, and it doesn't feel particularly linear. So I remember having trouble with that as a kid. I also had this really obscure game called Dynamite Headdy, and I don't even know how to describe it. It was a Genesis exclusive, I'm pretty sure. And you play this, like, God, what is he? Like, I don't know, bird-looking dude? He has a little feather on his head. And his whole thing is, like, he can throw his head. He can just latch onto stuff with his mouth, and he could throw his head. And the levels are, I think, play out. They're like a play. Like it's supposed to, I really don't. I'm doing a bad job describing it, but very strange game. Another platformer. I think that one's on the Nintendo Switch Online as well. I also had a couple of Jurassic Park games. Frogger. Some standard stuff. Another one I never played, but is I know considered a Genesis classic, was Echo the Dolphin. Bejeweled. I don't think I ever played Bejeweled. Is that that's like a puzzle game, right? For some reason, like in my head, when I hear Bejeweled, I think of like visually, like Candy Crush or something like that. I don't know if that's how it actually played. Am I just going in circles? I'm not doing something right. I am lost. Echo the Dolphin. I really need to play that one. I mean, as a kid, I had no interest in it because it's like, I guess I wasn't a dolphin kid. But I know a lot of people grew up playing that one. Okay, I'm definitely going in circles. What am I doing wrong? Something I'm not doing right here. You never figured... It was literally impossible, never figured that one out. Never figured what out. Echo the Dolphin? Oh, okay. Okay, I know I need to go through this door here. Oh, and I'm running out of time. Oh, jeez. Okay. What am I doing? Do I have to backtrack here? Oh, maybe that has something to do with it? Oh, I'm back at the beginning. Okay, I died. That's fine. Let me figure this out here. Oh man, what else? I had this Ninja Turtles game called Tournament Fighters that was like impossibly hard. Really cool art style though. I loved me some Ninja Turtles. I grew up with the 2003 show. And I loved how it was goofy and silly, of course. It was a Saturday morning cartoon, but it also took itself pretty seriously when it needed to. And I really appreciate when storytellers don't dumb down children's stories, because kids aren't dumb and they can handle more mature themes. But that was the 2003 show was really good. I'm so old I had original TMNT. I have a couple of, I never really like sat down to watch the original one, but I have seen a couple of episodes. My grandma on my dad's side had bought me some VHSs of that original show. And I remember as a kid, I had the new show, so I was like, what is this old bullshit? I didn't really appreciate it. But I didn't grow up with it. I really like that new, speaking of Ninja Turtles, I really enjoyed that new movie. I thought that was really cool. Original looking animation. High stakes. Okay, I'm back here again. What the heck? What am I supposed to do? I go through here and I think it loops me back around. Yeah, it does. What? Hit the blocks. Okay. Which ones though? All of them until I bet you a switch will come out, right? Of one of these. Oh, there we go. Sweet. Thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, now we're in business. Okay. Wait. I don't think that was the block I was supposed to be looking for. Oops. Dang it. Now I'm gonna have to loop around. Okay. I think I inadvertently found a little secret area. these blocks too in this one. Is there blocks in this part? Oh, yes. Oh, was that what this whole time? Oh my god, this whole time is right in front of me. I was not paying attention. Okay, sweet. Thank you. It's nice having the chat help me with some of this stuff. Sweet. Finally got the hell out of there. Sienna's cats are more needy than ours emotionally. I can't even imagine. Ours are very needy. Glad my many hours of Mario can be useful. Yeah, no, definitely. It's appreciated. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm definitely better at 3D platformers than 2D. Oh my god. There we go. There was this other, speaking of 3D platformers, there was this other one that I grew up playing. Oh, that was a number, but that I'm thinking of right now. There was one called Glover, where you play a sentient glove, and you roll around a ball, and I think you have to get the ball from point A to point B, and you can transform the ball into different materials that have different, I don't know, a different sense of gravity. So you could transform it into like a bowling ball and it's heavier, or like a plastic bouncy ball if you want to bounce yourself higher. I think you could be a marble, you could transform into a marble, stuff like that. And they ported it recently to modern consoles, like a remastered version. I've been thinking about that one as well. I don't remember getting far in that one, but I do remember playing it. My parents used to buy a lot of my games at like flea markets and stuff, so either I would just choose stuff at random sometimes, or they would just come back home with some really random game that I had never heard of until the internet, and then I find out that a bunch of other people have been playing these same obscure games. Another one was Gex. I think they're bringing that one back. They're remaster, or they already did actually. They ported it recently. Yeah, I've been meaning to buy that one as well. I had Oddworld. There was a couple of those games. I think those were like side-scrolling puzzle games. Used to kind of creep me out when I was little. My brother and I were obsessed with an SNES game called Bubsy. Yes, I'm familiar with Bubsy. I never played them, but I'm familiar. That's like the cat-looking dude, right? And I think they've made some modern Bubsy. In fact, actually, oh, where was it? I think during Nintendo's last Direct, they announced a new Bubsy, I think. Yeah, I've never played those ones. Definitely familiar. I'm definitely familiar with the name. Oh man, did I go too far ahead? I think I did. I think I need to go back. I feel like every company back in like the 90s and early 2000s were trying to make like their own mascot characters. So there's a lot of platformers with that they were really pushing, like Crash or Bubsy or what have you. Oh, I just noticed Jess is in the chat, in our YouTube chat. Hi Jess, how you doing? Yes, I am playing a classic today. The classic. Bubsy ever really catch on? Or I guess it must have, like, kind of, right? If it had multiple games. And they're still making Bubsy games, so I guess he endured. Unlike some of the other ones I mentioned recently. Oh, darn. That should have killed me. Jess says I could never get tired of playing this game. Yeah, I know, right? This is one you could just pick up and play whenever. Ooh, I need that. Okay, there we go. Yay. Oh, wait. No. Oh, no. I thought I got that check mark. Oh, nice. There we go. Had to use the Koopa's fresh body first. You've seen speed runs of this game and could never. Yeah, me too. I can't speed run, I don't think, anything. The dedication people put into playing, even like games that I really love, I don't think I can play them that many times to where I would like figure out all these little shortcuts and stuff. I really enjoy gaming, but I think if I tried that, I would just ruin a game for myself. Like, for example, one of my favorite games of all time, one of my favorite franchises of all time is the Uncharted franchise. And there was a trophy, I believe, for Uncharted 4, like beating it under a certain amount of time. And I tried that, and I don't know, I didn't really enjoy myself. I guess that's just a game I'll never platform because of that. I'm happy to replay it, but not under stressful conditions, because then it just feels more like work rather than a game. And even though that's a game I really love and I could replay multiple times, also doesn't help. Yeah, it takes the joy out of it, I agree. It also doesn't help that, like, oh darn, that in Uncharted's case, like, that's a really long game. I guess it's a little easier for shorter games, like classic games. But still, I don't see myself doing that. I'm also not good enough at most games to even be able to speedrun, so it is what it is. Sweet. Okay. What's this dude's name? Is it... Ah, oh, damn it. Is his name, Kamek? Is this Kamek or Magic Koopa? Are those two different characters? Or are they the same? Jess says, don't get me wrong, I still watch speedruns, but would never. Yeah, I know. Yeah, people, like, figure out glitches and stuff to get through speedruns. I don't even know how you begin messing around with the game to figure out some of those glitches. Like, there's one Mario 64 where, like, you can skip entire parts. There's like a stair glitch where I think you like long jump backwards up these stairs to get through them where you normally aren't supposed to be able to, unless you have enough stars. Yeah, that's like a classic one. How do people even figure shit like that out? I don't know. Oh no. Oh no. I really want that P-switch. There we go. I don't even know what it did, but I needed it. Aw, man, I can't even get up there now. Oh well. The mission goes on. Never mind, no it doesn't. Yeah, especially back in the day with no internet. Yeah, I know. I guess there was guidebooks, maybe some of like the official handbooks or non-official handbooks or cheat code books. I remember that being a thing. Maybe I wouldn't be surprised if they had like glitches and stuff in those magazines. Those are the days. Games don't really have cheat codes anymore, I feel. Oh yeah, Game Shark was another thing. I never had Game Shark, but I had something similar for my GameCube. I had, I think it was called Action Replay, but I think it was the same thing. Like, you just load the disc on, and then you can enable whatever, like, cheat codes you want. But I have these specific memories of, I don't know if you guys can hear my cat in the background. He just came in whining for attention. I have this specific memory of, like, there was this PS1 game called Jet Moto. It was like a racing game on these futuristic motorcycles that hovered on, they were like all terrain. Anyway, I have this memory of, like, being a kid and calling up my cousins because they had the cheat codes for that game to unlock stuff, and calling them up and them having to go find whatever paper they wrote it down on, and who knows where they got it from. Like, you know, usually like friends would pass it around amongst themselves or stuff like that. It's just funny to think back on. Very different time. I can't imagine like calling a cousin to bug about cheat codes in the modern age. It's such a weird thought. But like I was saying, there's really not a lot of games with cheat codes anymore, period. I guess like mods are kind of like have taken that sort of that place. I don't really PC game a lot, so I haven't really installed a whole lot of mods. Where I have, though, is like VR games. VR games are infinitely better with mods. Okay, what do I... Well, we're not off to a good start. Ouch. Okay, I just have to get the right Koopaling. Yeah, because games are like a whole computer game now versus just like a disc that you plug in and play. Yeah, very different. And I cannot pass this one. I really wish there was a check mark like right before you fight the boss. I know games now, I feel like games now aren't as difficult in general, but like you have your occasional like Dark Souls, but I think Dark Souls to me, or games like that, are easier than some of these old platformers or these old games in general. Like, I think I could actually beat Cuphead before I beat some of these older Mario games. Oh man. And Cuphead was really damn hard. I was so happy and so relieved when I beat that. You can't play first-person shooters like at all. What is it about them that you have a hard time with? Are they like too complicated of controls, or just like too much going on? Too many buttons at once? Yeah, it's a lot. I could understand that. I'm not super into first-person shoot. Oh wait, whoa! This sent me back a few levels. Oh man, I don't remember that being a thing. I thought I'd just start the boss castle again. Damn, that's brutal. Okay. But yeah, I don't play FPSs that often. Except I guess Fortnite. But I don't find them that much fun. I think there's too many of them, to be honest. Your youngest brother's amazing at Helldivers. Oh, Helldivers is pretty tough. That game actually, when it came out, it wasn't as hard. And then people complained that it was too easy, and they put out a bunch of updates adjusting the difficulty. And now it's in a place where I think it's way too hard, and I don't have as much fun because it's just so difficult. But I guess it's what people wanted. They were all bitching to the subreddits and to the devs, now that game is really damn hard. Really fun though, when you get a squad of people together. Play that one. Right now I'm currently playing Hollow Knight. The new one just came out, so and I had the original. I think it was free on PlayStation Plus. And I played it a little bit. But for maybe another game had come out that I really wanted to play, and I just kind of forgot about it, but I just re-downloaded it. And that is really fun. Also a tough game though. It's like a 2D side-scroller roguelike, I think. Or I guess you wouldn't call it a roguelike. You would call it a Metroidvania type game. It's a little difficult, but it's fun, and it's gorgeous to look at. Really great art style and amazing music. I don't know who composed that game, but it's fantastic. It has a fantastic score. I'd love to have it on vinyl. In fact, when I was at PAX, I should have looked for it. They had some video game vinyls there. I want to buy this Last of Us vinyl, but I think it was like some sort of collector's edition variant, because it was like multiple records, and it was, I think, like $120, and I was not willing to spend that much money. But yeah, Hollow Knight has a great soundtrack. I've used it before for playing Dungeons and Dragons. It makes for really great battle music or whatever. There's a track for everything. And it does not sound like an indie game soundtrack at all. I don't know how big that team was, but I do know it was fairly small. Oh man, I just walked right off there. Good thing I got the checkpoint. For those in the chat, what's your favorite like video game genre? I think we ruled out first-person shooters in here. And I guess mine would be probably like action-adventure games. I really... Sims, okay. I've never played Sims. But it seems like... I've watched other content creators play Sims, and it seems fun. You've played every Sims? Which one's your favorite? Alright, let's try and beat this, man. I want to at least get to... I want to at least beat the boss before I end it for tonight. Sims 2, but you enjoy the narrative aspect of Sims 4? I didn't even know Sims 4 had a narrative aspect. What does that look like? And Jess, the last game you played was Breath of the Wild. Oh, nice. I just started replaying that semi-recently. That's a good game. I really enjoy the Legend of Zelda games, but I've never... I don't know what it is about them. I guess it's just RPGs in general, but I never finished them. I intend to. I'm enjoying myself, but I think because the scope of like a lot of RPG games are so wide, I think I get overwhelmed sometimes, especially if there's like a gap in between play sessions. I get so overwhelmed, and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't remember what I was doing. I don't remember the controls. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've stopped and started games like Skyrim or Oblivion. Going back to The Sims 4, a lot more nuance with personality dynamics and interactions. Okay, that's cool. I imagine there's a lot more customization as well in the modern ones, too. Jess says, I don't game, just know older games than that. I had a lot of fun with it. Okay. Yeah, Breath of the Wild is a really solid game. I need to play Tears of the Kingdom, but I don't know if I should wait to beat Breath of the Wild first before I move on to it, or if that's ever gonna happen. Knowing myself, I should probably just go straight into Tears of the Kingdom because I'll probably never beat Breath of the Wild. Okay, I think this level was relatively easy. I think I can breeze through this one, hopefully. If I get a good running start, I could just fly over everything with the cape. Let's give it a go. Nope. Oh, wait, yes! I've taken flight for a second before crash landing. Oh, okay, this is where I almost got the checkpoint. If this guy dropped... I would wait. If I beat it, you can too, trust me. You're talking about Breath of the Wild, I assume. But it's so big, and it's gonna take a while, and like Tears of the Kingdom is just waiting for me. But I'm sure Tears of the Kingdom is more rewarding too if I beat Breath of the Wild. Alright, I'm not even gonna worry about that checkpoint. I think I'm already at the end here. Oh yeah, I could see the goalposts. Katie says, for Sims, going back to Sims 4, correct? There's way more mods too. I'm playing a save right now that I set in the Iron Age. What the hell? I didn't know you could do that. That's cool. Okay, I'm back to this level. I really want to beat this damn level. And I'm already getting my booty kicked. Oh my gosh, this goddamn four-eyed wizard is beating my ass. Okay. Oh, is that how... Oh man, I just... Okay, well I screwed that up for myself. I like how he's shooting PlayStation symbols out of his wand. Gotta head out, Jess. Wish I could stay longer. Thanks for the game and chat. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Really appreciate the support. Have a great weekend. I'll see you next time. Alright. I need a mushroom. I cannot get through this level being a little guy. Just a little guy. I have to time this right. There we go. Oh my gosh, that was close. I played the original Baldur's Gate 2. Oh shit, wow, really? I feel like I don't personally know anyone who's played those original. That's cool. You want to play Baldur's Gate 3, but afraid to commit. Am old. How old are you, Katie, if you don't mind my asking? It is a lot. It is a lot. So those games, I mean, like D&D, it's so dense. My partner and I were playing it co-op. And we took a break. I don't know why. Maybe because there was, like I said, like maybe there was a new game that came out. That usually what happens to me when a new game comes out. I want to start playing. Damn it! I was right at the end. I want to start playing the new game, and sometimes I forget to go back to the old game. Oh, you're 38. You think? Okay. That's not old. What are you talking about? Get out of here. No, you should definitely play it. Like, if you have time, it is kind of a commitment, but it's really fun. I imagine if you enjoyed the old ones, you'd enjoy this one. There's so much to it. Everybody loves this one. At PAX the other day when we were there, they had Larian Studios was there, and they had a whole setup, and they had cosplayers and everything. And that was cool to see. think somebody was dressed as Karlak, and somebody, Starion, maybe? Oh my god, I got sent back again. Okay, I will play for just, I'll try one more time. Sucks getting sent back like this. Hello, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I know it's my cousin Audrey. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. You're gonna have to teach me how to pronounce your name one of these days. Your username, I mean. You get to like 32 and it's just 30 whatever. Well, I'm almost there. But yeah, play Baldur's Gate if you can. Play it co-op with your partner if they want to. Like, you'll have a good time, I'm sure. I think we got pretty close to the end of the game, or at least the main like story. The thing that I don't like about that game is there's multiple points of no return. And like I hoard stuff all the time in games like that. Like in Skyrim, I'm horrible about hoarding things. And oh, he's nodding. Yes, I want to do that. Yeah, you should. But yeah, there's some points of no return, and that bothers me so much because I want to do everything and get everything. And you just have to make do with the fact that you can't, I guess, unless you have played it multiple times or have read a strategy guide and know where everything's at. But it sucks. Like, I don't know. There's so much to that game. It's a good time. Ah, oh, damn. What did I? Oh, I think I was supposed to get the coins around the door before hitting the switch. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna have to loop around one more time. Baldur's Gate is a good co-op experience. I don't know if you get you and your partner game together usually, but there's not a ton of co-op games out there anymore. I don't think. That one's really good for it though. Of course, Nintendo probably makes the best co-op games if you're into their kind of games. Lovers in Dangerous Space-Time, that one's fun. I remember briefly playing that a little bit a few years back when it came out. I don't know if you played Castle Crashers. That's probably like one of the definitive co-op games out there, in my opinion. Really fun. The developers were at PAX over the weekend, the Behemoth, and we got some merchandise from them. They're always cool. I'm looking forward to whatever game they put out next. They also made Alien Hominid and Battle Block Theater. I love their art style. Very flash animation. Katamari. I never really got into that franchise. I had a coworker who was really into it and recommended it to me. And when, I think it's the first one, is Katamari, I think it's pronounced Damacy? Is that the first one? Because one of them got ported to the Switch, and I did buy that one, and I did play a little bit of that. Not really my jam, I think. I don't know. I guess because I have no real attachment to it. Very strange, but I can see how it could be really fun. Damacy, like Dahmer. Okay. Like Dahmer. Okay, well, that makes sense. Alright, let's get through this. Come on. What's another good co-op game? Modern one. Trying to think. Something I don't like with some games, and Nintendo is guilty of this, and it pisses me off when they do it, where they'll like half-ass like a co-op mode. Like Donkey Kong Bonanza has one, and Mario Odyssey has one. but it's just like baby mode. Like player 2 doesn't really get to do much. Like for Mario Odyssey, player 2 controls Cappy, and all he does is like he can attack enemies, and that's it. Like you're not fully controlling another character. I guess it's good if like if you're playing with somebody who's really young or doesn't have great coordination. But I don't know. I think it's a lot more fun when you're both fully controlling a character. Outside of first-person shooters, not sure about a lot of contemporary co-ops. Yeah, it's I think part of it is because like if you're playing stuff split screen, the game has to get rendered out twice. And modern games are just so graphically intensive that I think it just doesn't work without making a lot of sacrifices, the game running at like 5 frames per second or whatever. I think that has something to do with it, but I'm not a game dev, so I really don't know. Brother loves that pirate one, can't think of the name. Are you talking about Sea of Thieves? That's like the big pirate one that comes to mind. That's multiplayer. Yes, okay. Yeah, that one is co-op. Yeah. Not split screen co-op, I don't think, but online, yeah. I played a little bit of that when it first came out. It was really fun. I know that they've updated it a bunch. I did feel like it was lacking a little bit in content. Like the gameplay loop was solid, but it didn't feel like there was a whole lot of variety. But I'm sure that's since changed. The game's been out for a while now. Halo comes to mind. It's not really contemporary. Well, I guess there's modern Halo games, but it's not like it. It's not like Halo, and it's in the days in its heyday. But Halo was another one that was like definitive co-op experience in my mind if you're into first-person shooters. I know you're not in particular, but man, I had a lot of really good memories playing Halo back in the day, playing it on legendary mode, the hardest difficulty, unlocking all kinds of stuff, beating it with my friends, and then like our other friends helping them out in legendary mode too to make sure everybody had it beat. Really good times. This was like 2007, I think. Halo 3 classic. I miss those days. And why can't the other levels be a breeze like this? I guess there would be no challenge. Ark is a big co-op one too, but never wanted to play it. Yeah, Ark, I like the concept of it. There's too many damn survival, like, crafting games. That's one of them. That's what it is. Like, I'm just so sick of it. Like, Minecraft was really fun when it first came out. I guess that's another really good co-op one. I've just played it too many times. I no longer find it fun, but it spawned a whole slew of survival crafting games that I am just so sick of. And I love the idea of Ark. I love this, like, that. I love that there's dinosaurs in it. Like I said earlier, I'm a dinosaur kid, or I was a dinosaur kid, I mean. But I don't know. Ark I didn't find fun. You also have to grind a bunch in that game to make anything. Like, you can't craft shit without putting a ton of hours into it. And like, after a long day of work, the last thing I want to do is like have to grind in a game for that long, just to get something simple. It's just Kai and Duke, but the name was already taken, so I added more letters. Okay, Kai and Duke. Okay, I see. Katie says, yeah, and it's in real time too, so if you're not on every day, your base dissolves. Man, I hate shit like that, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. There was another one, Oh my god, I'm doing awful. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat this today. I guess I'll go until my lives are run out, and then I'll probably call it a night. That was another game just like Ark. What was it called that came out? Except it had like a barbarian type setting. Was it Conan? Conan like Exiles, something like that? I think that's correct. And it's the same basic concept. Okay, I really would like to beat this. Oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm alive still. Alright, I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna really focus on this one. Oh man, come on, come on. I'm gonna need another mushroom. Oh boy, I'm sweating bullets here. Oh my god, wow, he just showed up out of nowhere. And yet another game over. Wow, I'm worse at this game than I remember being. But I think I'm gonna call it quits here. It was fun. I got my ass kicked. We talked about games. We talked about the classics. Thanks everyone for joining. I really appreciate the support. I'll be playing another Mario game, like I said. I'll be streaming Mario all month long to celebrate his 40th. Maybe I'll play Sunshine next. Like I said, I'm a little bit better at 3D Mario games, so it won't be quite as embarrassing. And I really like that one. That's a great game. So I'll probably play that next. Maybe Sunday or Monday, something like that. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. But thanks again for everyone for stopping by. I hope everyone has a great weekend. And I'll talk to y'all next time. Bye-bye.